Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with the event tonight, this past week was an interesting week for professional wrestling as we lost two very talented professional wrestlers. The first one was a legend, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion and innovator of violence. This man was hardcore before hardcore was something that was even talked about, and that is Texas' very own Terry Funk. Terry Funk was able to transition from professional wrestling into acting. Was able to be in several Hollywood movies, from Roadhouse. He was in Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone, and then was able to transition back into professional wrestling. He was someone that everyone as a professional wrestler at one time or another watched and attempted to emulate. He was a legend, and he passed this past week at the age of 72.
We also lost a brilliant mind of professional wrestling, a second-generation wrestler, Bray Wyatt. Like I said, one of the greatest minds in pro wrestling. He's a once-in-a-lifetime athlete, and he died tragically on Thursday at only the age of 36. We also lost somebody very close to us in the CWF family. One of our sound guys, Wayne, his sister, passed away this week, and she was also the mother of two of our kids from CWF Kids. And so in honor of these three, we are going to now have the 10-bell salute.
Hello, CWF, this is Uprising. Bobby, we have got an incredible show lined up tonight. The talent is unmistakable. I tell you what, there's a different feeling in the air at a CWF Uprising show.
You're absolutely right, Phil. We have a ton of great action tonight. We're going to see Dre Hendricks taking on Thunder, Omega, and Colt Smith are here. We're going to see the debut of The Mountain. Jamie Holly's in action. But in our main event, we have a triple threat elimination tag match between Onslaught, Level X, and Property of Self. The winner of this match is going to face Bible Club for the #1 contendership to the CWF Tag Team titles.
Man, that is exciting. I cannot wait for that to happen. I think we need to turn it over to Jeff in the ring for all the action.
Take it away, Jeff.
All right, let's see it is. Our first match tonight is one fall. He weighs 145 pounds. He's the ultimate underdog, Omega.
Omega has just taken the microphone.
Colt, you stole my trophy from me in broad daylight. And I want it back, and I want it back now.
New attitude from Omega. He is not happy. We have seen Colt Smith steal his trophy. He's been tormenting him. He's been picking on the ultimate underdog.
Well, I mean, he did take that Battle Royal trophy, who he's walking out with, and let's be real here for a minute, Bobby. Colt Smith is not the Emilio Lucero Battle Royal champion. That is Omega. That is Omega's trophy, and Omega's had enough, and it sounds like Omega's ready to make a statement here tonight against Colt Smith.
That's what it sounds like. We see Omega fired up. You see Colt Smith with that trophy. Like you said, Omega rightfully owns it, but possession is 9/10 of the law, and right now we are seeing Colt with the trophy.
Well, here comes referee Haas Blocker. Colt Smith in the ring, Omega in the ring. This is our opening match, and we are about to see some fireworks right here on CWF Uprising.
You're right. This is going to be, I think, the third match we've seen between these two, and Colt has either come up short, he's cheated to win, or he's come up and he's left. I want to see what happens. Can he beat Omega fair and square?
Well, Colt Smith has the experience and the height and weight advantage, but you can never take anything away. Oh, and there's a big double knee to the chin, and a bulldog by Omega.
And you can't deny, nobody has more heart in the CWF than Omega. Oh, big clothesline there from Colt Smith, just takes him down.
Colt Smith trying to get the upper hand early in the match, using his size advantage against Omega, but we've seen Omega in this position time and time again.
You see Omega tried to toss him over the top rope. Omega caught himself. Colt pushes him back. He's hanging on the apron now. He's rocked a little bit. I got to wonder if the anger is getting the best of Omega. Now he pulls the top rope down. Colt goes to the outside.
You know, Bobcat, you said earlier today we're seeing something different with Omega, and this is a completely different style than what I've seen Omega. You know, the experience to be able to catch himself on the top rope, to be able to maneuver the way he's maneuvering in and out of the ring, playing cat and mouse with Colt Smith. This is a completely different Omega we're seeing tonight.
Absolutely, Phil. And now we're seeing a back and forth here, a little psychology cat and mouse. Got to wonder, drop kick to the face of Colt Smith.
And look at Omega. He is just measuring Colt Smith up. Just measuring him. Wait, Colt Smith just reached in his pocket and in his tights. What did he grab, Bob?
I don't know what he grabbed. I don't know what he grabbed, but I would not be surprised if it was an illegal object.
And I do not think referee Haas Blocker saw that at all. But Colt Smith deliberately reached into his tights and pulled something out. And now the upper hand is going to Colt Smith.
Colt Smith has Omega in a very bad position. He hit him again with something. It looks like, I don't know if he's blinded, if he got him in the eye. What is going on here?
Well, Haas has not seen it yet, but Colt Smith has moved that object into his right knee pad. Shoot off by Colt Smith. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, and a big sidewalk slam. Oh, backbreaker.
Right in the small of the back of Omega. Only a 2.
Again, the ultimate underdog. Knows where he's at. Great ring positioning, great ring awareness. Trying to get to his feet, trying to get that second win, but Colt is just relentlessly attacking him.
Colt has been relentless. Now you hear the crowd getting behind Omega. You can't help but cheer for this kid. He's got such heart, and he is the smallest guy in CWF. He has the biggest heart, though, and I got to think that that's going to help him here tonight. You know, you see the right hand to the midsection.
You know, something else that our fans may not know about Omega. Omega's here every Monday. Oh, and a low knee rolls Omega up. But Omega's here at every single training session. He is constantly improving, constantly working. And to your point, Bobby, he has got the heart of a champion.
Look at this, though. Haas checking the knees. He thought he saw something. He's looking to find something illegal, but it looks like Colt has outsmarted him and hit it somewhere that Haas did not see. I don't know what he had, but he had something that gave him a distinct advantage.
I completely agree. I saw it myself. Big standing suplex on Omega. Colt Smith now just slowing the pace down, saying that's it. 1, 2.
Only a 2. And you see frustration on the face of Colt Smith, thinking that was going to be enough to put Omega down. And, I mean, Colt has the experience advantage. He's got the size advantage, and yet he still feels the need to put some sort of illegal object in here and go dirty-handed tactics. I don't understand it. Colt is actually a very talented wrestler. He was trained at the Texas Wrestling Academy. He knows his stuff, and yet he chooses to do this. Then he wonders why he's not respected in the way that he thinks he should be.
You know, resulting the tactics of stealing the trophy of Omega, just being a bully, trying to use this size advantage, but you're absolutely right. Colt, very talented wrestler. We have seen a complete difference in his attitude ever since he's come back to the Christian Wrestling Federation and really trying to become a star here on CWF.
Oh, Tilt-a-whirl! Tilt-a-whirl, head scissors! Go for the pin! 2! Only a 2!
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely amazing by Omega. Referee Haas Blocker unusually out of place. I think that could have been a 3 count, but that's what we're talking about. We talk about the heart of Omega.
Oh, and then you see a shot to the eyes once again. It looks like is he hiding something? He's saying he's not, but I don't know. Oh, kicked him right in the throat. Did you see that? Irish Whip goes for the tilt.
Oh my goodness, power slam. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
How does Omega find the grit to keep going? How does he have that in him?
Great word, Bobby, grit, and that's exactly what Omega has. The smallest wrestler on the roster with the biggest heart, and then Colt Smith just driving his knee into the skull and the face of Omega.
See Colt jaw-jacking with the crowd. He does not like the way that they cheer for Omega. He feels that the crowd should cheer him and should respect him, but respect is earned. Oh, jawbreaker!
And Bobby, I don't know if you saw it. It looked like Omega was able to get that hidden object out of the knee pad of Colt.
He's going up top. He's going on top. He's going to go for the crossbody. Wait, Colt gets through the outside. He says, no way. He says that's it.
Well, that's a very veteran move for Colt Smith to be studying Omega. We know that when Omega goes up top, it is going to result in a crossbody.
Wait, what's he doing? He's saying he's out of here. He's going, he's got the trophy. He's walking. Wait, it looked like he was walking to the back. He says he's going out the other way. What do you mean? What are you doing? He's going through the fan entrance. Omega is telling him to get back in here. Referee Haas looks completely lost, like what in the world is going on? Wait a minute! Wait! Do you see what I see?
I see it!
That's the mountain! The mountain is here! He grabbed Colt Smith, he stopped him dead in his tracks! He throws Colt to the outside, to the inside! Omega Code! Omega Code! Omega wins! Colt tried to steal the victory tried to steal the trophy, and the Mountain stopped him. This is the debut of the Mountain here in the Lordatorium. Just hands the trophy over to Omega.
And Bobby, for those that don't know who the Mountain is, 6'8", 600 pounds. He's called the Mountain for a reason because he is the Mountain.
He is a Mountain. Look at this. Omega has to jump to get a high five. Crowd thoroughly impressed at the size of the Mountain, and Omega gets to it. Look at this reaction from the kids.
How can you not be impressed with this specimen? I'm going to say it again, Bobby. 6'8", 600 pounds. The Mountain is here, and he wants to make an impact at CWF Uprising.
He's definitely going to make an impact with that size.
Match is one fall. Party in the ring, weighing 600 pounds from Navasota, Texas, the Mountain.
Hang on. Well, Jamie Holly's making his way to the ring. He's got a microphone.
All week, all I've been hearing about is the 6'8", 600-pound Mountain. Well, let me tell you something. I'm the strongest guy around here. Is that funny? Hey, 600 pounds ain't nothing to me. Let me tell you something. I'm going to give you an advantage right now. This right hand is the second strongest hand in all of professional wrestling.
Who's his first?
Second only to the left hand.
There we go.
He is a
And I'll tell you
southpaw.
something else. All the people here love me.
Not a lot of love for Jamie
Some
Holly.
of the people here love me.
Listen to the reaction for the debut of the Mountain. They love him.
Absolutely.
We need a referee.
Referee Aaron Scott making his way to the ring.
In the ring, weighing 230 pounds from Manlyville, Jamie Holly.
Crowd not as behind Jamie as he would hope, as he thought. There's illusions of grandeur of how the crowd sees him, and I think he thinks that he's strong enough to face the Mountain. He is a strong man. He is legitimately tough, a legitimate tough man. I don't know that he's strong enough to manhandle the Mountain like he thinks he can.
Well, Jamie Holly, you saw him doing those Hindu squats warming up, but look at the strength, the size of the Mountain. This man is imposing.
He is just a massive humanity, and I think Jamie Holly has bitten off more than he can chew here tonight in the Lordatorium.
You know, CWF is really bringing in the super heavyweights. You know, we've always had the Guardian. We've got Big Fitz. We've got the interdenominational champion, Justin James, and with the addition of the Mountain, the super heavyweight division is simply taking off. I don't know, as a man who's only at 200 pounds, Bobby, how I would respond if I had to get in the ring with a man of this size.
I can tell you what I would do. I would run. I ain't taking that match. You could not pay me to face the Mountain. And a big right hand there from the Mountain to Jamie Holly. Jamie Holly, known for his big right hands. Oh my goodness! That echoed through the Lordatorium.
And look at Jamie Holly trying to get out of the ring.
I cannot blame him. Can you imagine the Mountain chopping with both those big ham hocks?
My goodness. Jamie Holly has absolutely being dominated. The Mountain's just standing in the middle of the ring. He's not really doing anything. Just big shots, big chops, big elbows, big fists.
But that's all it takes when you're 6'8" and 600 pounds. I mean, a fist from him is like 20 kicks from anybody else.
It's important to know I said big fist, not big fits.
You imagine those two going at it?
Oh my goodness.
Now look at this. Jamie is going for a test of strength with the Mountain. I know that he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but surely he can't think this is a good idea.
Test of strength. The Mountain outweighs Jamie Holly by almost 400 pounds. Jamie Holly, and Jamie finally getting some offense going on here, but is it enough?
I don't think it is. Mountain just looked like, what is that? Jamie Holly was bounced off of the Mountain.
Again, the Mountain has not moved from the center of the ring. He's got Jamie Holly running all over the ring.
He's picked up in a bear hug, and I can only imagine how tight that guy is being squeezed right now.
Go ahead, tap out, Jamie. Tap out, Jamie. You don't want to ruin your back, Jamie.
Big headbutt is enough to rock the Mountain. Foot stomp again, tries to kick the leg out. Trying to kick the leg again. It's not a bad strategy.
I was going to say that's out. He's got that iron claw. He's got the claw on him.
He's got the claw. Is it going to be? But look at Mountain. He's fighting it. He is fighting the claw. I've never seen someone stay vertical this long in the claw. But Goozled, he's got Jamie Holly up. He's got Jamie. Is he going for it? Choke slam!
Jamie Holly may be dead. Bobby, we just saw Jamie Holly get manhandled by the newcomer, the Mountain.
The Mountain successful in his debut on CWF Uprising. Still, we have Dre Hendricks versus Thunder. We've got Ozzy versus Luke 9. And in our main event, a triple threat tag team elimination match as Onslaught takes on Level X and the Property of Self, TJ Slater and Levi Lucas.
I don't know if you're noticing, but referee Aaron Scott trying to help Jamie Holly. Jamie Holly just keeps shoving him off. But what a debut by the Mountain. What a crowd reaction by the Mountain. And, I mean, just think about it for a minute, Bobby. Imagine the Guardian. And imagine Justin James versus the Mountain and Big Fitz. Can the ring hold that much super heavyweight?
We would have to reinforce the ring with those four. Mountain victorious here on CWF Uprising. We're only 2 matches in.
Federation fans, our next match is one fall. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dre, accompanied by Level X.
Level X with Dre making their way to the ring. This is one of the factions here in CWF Uprising. And these guys are young, these guys are athletic, these guys are hungry, and these guys are in the CWF to make a statement. Dre about to be in singles competition. You see him making his way around the ring, offering to shake hands and then pulling them away. These guys are cocky, they are good, and they know it. No love for Level X and Dre.
Dre Hendricks, the newest member of Level X, Zay Carter and Jack Calloway. He's going to go one-on-one with Thunder. He is making his debut here tonight. What a big night for Level X. The debut of Dre Hendricks. And then later on, these 2 men on the outside are going to be a part of that triple threat match to determine who will face Bible Club for the #1 contendership to the CWF tag titles. The titles currently held by Tim Storm and Adam Asher the Apocalypse. But right now, we have Thunder making his way to the ring to go one-on-one with Dre Hendricks.
A little bit different look for Thunder. Thunder is dressed honoring the legendary and late Terry Funk. So tonight, for one night only, we will refer to Thunder as Thunder Funk.
Absolutely want to pay homage to the hardcore legend Terry Funk, one of the greatest. I think, even though he was NWA World Champion, I don't think that he's fully appreciated for just how great he really was.
You know, Terry Funk was an individual that reinvented himself time and time again to have longevity in wrestling. He continued to wrestle long after he probably should have retired. He literally put his body on the line for this business that we love. But right now, Bobcat, all the action is about Thunder Funk and Dre Hendricks.
Well, you're absolutely right, Bill, because Terry Funk loved this business. He had a passion for this business like no other. And that's honestly what CWF Uprising represents, is that hunger, that passion, that desire to see this business be everything it can be, most importantly for the glory of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But no glory there as Dre Hendricks takes a big knee to the midsection of Thunder Funk, as you called him.
Well, Thunder's the veteran here, but Dre, the rookie, in his debut match with CWF Uprising, really putting on a great wrestling clinic. There's a beautiful chop. And you got to wonder right now, it's really a 3-on-1 match because earlier I saw...
He said 3-on-1, look at that! Zay Carter and Jack Calloway causing interference, choking Thunder in the corner. Runs in with a chop. And he might need the numbers advantage. Like you said, he does not have a lot of experience. He made his debut in February down in Lions Pride Wrestling. As he's a part of our talent exchange there. But he's been watching, he's been studying, he's been hanging out with Level X, now a full-fledged member of Level X, just drags the eyes of Thunder Funk across that top rope, causing that burning, causing blindness. Oh my goodness.
Well, Bobcat, you know what an impressive win it would be for Dre Hendricks to defeat a veteran CWF person like Thunder Funk.
You saw Zay Carter once
Yes.
again hit the function in the midsection drop kick, gets Dre Hendricks down. Thunder is fired up. Dre goes to the outside to regroup, and his partners go. They're calling for a timeout. There's no timeouts in wrestling, just like there's no crying in baseball. And now look at this, Zay Carter just blocking the way. Thunder trying to run around. Game of cat and mouse here. Dre Hendricks back in the ring. Oh!
Very, very smart move by Level X and Dre Hendricks, taking the attention off the match. Thunder got distracted. He was looking for Dre. Dre waiting for him inside. Big suplex by Dre Hendricks.
Big suplex. Is that going to be enough? No, only a 2.
Only a 2 count, but you have to wonder with Dre and Jack at ringside, this 3-on-1 scenario, can Thunder come out on top, or are the numbers advantage going to be too much for him?
I gotta wonder. I think the numbers are probably going to be too much. There is 3 of them. There's only one of Thunder. And Thunder is very talented. We talk about the heart that Omega has, and look at this impressive pin by Dre. That was a thing of beauty.
That was almost like a cowboy roll, but it was modified.
It was a mixture of cowboy roll with a Mahishal cradle variation. Very impressive by Dre Hendricks. That's the thing that we're seeing, just like with Colt Smith. This kid is talented, but he chooses the dirty-handed tactics. Oh, just slapped the taste out of Thunder's mouth.
Dre has got an attitude unlike any other rookie I've seen coming to this sport. He is hungry, he is mean, and I'm really impressed with him so far.
Did you see that? Complete disrespect.
Yes.
Slaps him. Oh!
Knee to the face. Thunder is
That has
out.
gotta be it.
Oh my goodness.
What is he doing? That is a rookie mistake.
Pin the man. Get the victory and earn your props, Dre.
You see the frustration between Zay and Jack Calloway talking with them, saying, you're taking too long. You had this in the bag. Now they're arguing. Thunder making his way up.
Well, Thunder having the opportunity to get that second win.
He hits the corner. 1, 2, 3. Thunder gets the win.
Rookie mistakes, Bobcat. Rookie mistakes. It was an incredible debut by Dre Hendricks. He had some great momentum, but he took his eyes off the prize. He should not have let Thunder up. I believe Dre Hendricks would have won this match if he'd have just left Thunder down.
The Bible says pride goes before a fall, and we just saw it here tonight on Uprising. Dre losing in his debut. You see the frustration of Level X. They're into the back, they're arguing. They're telling him to get his head in the game and get back there. Right now, they need to focus on the triple threat tag match in the main event. There is so much on the line there. I understand this match was important, but they got to focus on the main event and their shot at becoming CWF Tag Team Champions.
Not the debut that they were hoping for Dre Hendricks. The numbers were in their favor. But again, you take your eye off the prize, you make a rookie mistake. This is the kind of thing that happens.
Exactly. Still to come, we have Ozzy versus the Apostle Luke 9 and that triple threat elimination tag.
Christian Wrestling Federation fans, please welcome the Guardian.
Here you see the Guardian making his way to the ring. The Guardian, one of the coaches for CWF Kids. And you see our CWF Kids Ladies Champion. They had an incredible show. And I think we're going to hear from the champ here tonight.
Good evening. I have here with us our CWF Kids Ladies Champ. She just won her belt just a few weeks ago, right? Yeah. So tomorrow we start back up CWF Kids. So if you have a child and they're interested in becoming a professional wrestler, every Sunday night right here from 6:30 to 7:45. We teach them how to wrestle, we train them, we go through some Bible stories, scripture, and then they have their opportunity about 3 times a year to have their own show. However, our champ is getting ready to defend her title in October on a travel show. Yes. So
Travel
she's
show?
going to go with us on a travel show. She'll be defending her title and our boys champ. So if you're interested, contact Rob or myself or Ryan Hart. after the show, and we'll get you signed up for CWF Kids.
What an incredible opportunity for these kids, Bobby. I've been a professional wrestling fan my entire life. I would have killed for an opportunity at the age of 8, 10, 12, 14 to be able to get in a wrestling ring with professional wrestlers and learn this art and learn this skill.
Absolutely. I wish there had been something like this when I was a kid. I wish there had been CWF when I was a kid. But there's that now. There's an opportunity for the next generation, and these kids work their tails off.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the Bible Club, the Apostle Luke 9.
You know, I like the Apostle because I truly believe my mom had twins, and he and I were separated at birth in the hospital.
And he was just like in an incubator for about 15 years?
Possibly.
The newest member of the Bible Club, the Apostle, Luke 9, makes his way to the ring, a fan favorite already, then joining the Bible Club. You can't help but love this guy. I respect this guy a tremendous amount. He's extremely talented in the ring, but above and beyond that, this guy is on fire for Jesus Christ. And he has an incredible testimony. He's well-versed in the Word, and I'm anxious to see what he has. He's got a microphone, so it looks like he's got something to say here tonight.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 3 says that the Lord will restore everything you lost. Well, in the case of Byron Omega, the Lord will restore everything that the enemy stole from you. So the last few weeks, the same question has been asked me time and time again. Why did I join the Bible Club? What was even the reason behind it? They don't need me. And it seems ever since that I joined, I've paid a target on every single one of our backs. The only thing that I can think of is Proverbs 17:17. And it says, a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for the times of adversity. And so, I don't have all the answers. All I know is that God knows the challenges ahead. Because a man plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps. And me joining the Bible Club was the first step in a plan to even the odds against all of the challengers that the Bible Club stand in the way of. Because tonight in the main event, there's going to be a triple threat elimination tag team match. And the winners of that match will face Bible Club, Big Fitz, and Johnny Lawless to determine the #1 contender for the CWF Tag Team Championships. But what's next for the Apostle Luke 9? Well, I do have the answer to that question. And my next challenge is the man behind that curtain, and his name is Ozzy.
The Apostle Luke 9 challenging Ozzy. Ozzy, an up-and-comer, an incredible athlete. This is going to be an absolute fantastic match.
I am looking forward to this match so much. These two have both been on a hot streak. Ozzy has been incredibly impressive. We've seen him here on Uprising. We saw him on Eternal. He teamed with Barrett Brown and made it to the finals of the CWF Tag Team Tournament, that tournament that was won by the Bible Club. And tonight we see Ozzy versus the third member of the Bible Club, the Apostle Luke 9. And what a match this is going to be. Ozzy in his rookie year, tremendous high flyer, great athlete. Luke 9 in his third year, both men hungry. They're ready to prove themselves and show that they deserve a shot at singles gold.
That is what is so great about CWF Uprising. It gives these younger, newer wrestlers a platform to shine, to hone their craft, and to make a way for themselves in professional wrestling, not just in this ministry, but in Texas and all over the world.
Absolutely. And we see going quick, fast-paced action here. Headlock takeover into a head scissors. Nice counter there by Luke 9. Both men up, a sign of respect.
And off goes the shirt by Ozzy. Ozzy's such a unique look. Luke 9 wearing traditional wrestling gear. Ozzy, he's got that straight edge kind of alts, whatever, but great sportsmanship. Both of these guys have a great look. Both these guys are great wrestlers. I am looking forward to seeing an absolute clinic tonight.
Absolutely. And again, Ozzy trained at the Rhodes Wrestling Academy by legendary Dustin Rhodes. And he is in his rookie year. Like I mentioned, here we see Maestro Cradle. Is that going to be enough? Only a 2.
Great ring awareness by Ozzy.
Roll up. Great strategy here by Luke 9, trying to end the match early. We are not paid by the hour in wrestling, so get that win as quick as you can.
Beautiful pinning techniques by Luke 9, showing that experience, Bobby.
Deep arm drag there by Ozzy, and a second one.
Shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
It's Sagiri.
That one rocked the world of Luke 9. He's in the corner. He has no idea where he's at.
He thinks he's in the upper room right now.
Ozzy just measuring him.
Oh.
Big body shot. Snap Mayor, and Ozzy is on top.
Philip, look at what he did. He ran in with the back elbow, immediately into a snapmare, immediately into a headlock. There is no wasted motion there by Ozzy. That is a veteran strategy shown by a rookie.
You hit the nail right on the head. This guy does not work like a rookie. He does not move like a rookie, and he does not think about the game of professional wrestling like a rookie. I would swear, watching Ozzy wrestle, he's been at this at least 3 to 5 years. But you pointed out at the beginning of this match, this is his first year.
His first year, but he has incredible trainers, and importantly, he listens, he studies. The Bible says, study to show thyself approved. He's doing that in the sense of professional wrestling, and we see the proof of it here tonight and Uprising. Clothesline duck, here we go, missile drop kick.
Missile drop kick, and Luke 9 is down, and again, look at him roll him in the middle of the ring, getting away from the ropes, only a 2 count. But Luke 9 was able to kick out.
Luke 9 kicked out. It's going to take more than that, but like you said, great ring awareness by Ozzy to get his opponent away from the ropes.
Ozzy now stalking his opponent. Luke 9 on one knee. He is up, but Luke has still got some fight left in him.
Big forearms there. Knee to the midsection. Hear the crowd behind Ozzy. I think they love them both. I think it's kind of tough for the crowd because you're like, who do we want to cheer for?
Luke is moving a little slower, getting up. Beautiful splash in the corner.
Stinger splash, leg lariat.
Ozzy's in the middle, 2 count, but he gets out. He gets out.
Only a 2. We were this close to having a winner.
When you saw Luke 9, even it was just Aaron's hand was going down for the 3 count. But a lot of time being wasted here, Bobby. A lot of time by Luke 9 as Ozzy gets back to his feet.
And you can't give your opponent time to rest like that. And there you see the problem. Nobody home. Clothesline there. Here's the second one from Ozzy. Luke, clothesline ducked. Kick. Shots to the midsection. Rolls through. Goes over. Side flip.
2. Only a 2 count.
Beautiful move by Ozzy.
This kid has got so much talent. Watching both these guys go back and forth, the way that they think about their motions, nothing is wasted. The combination moves, the fluidity, the psychology of what they're doing in the ring. This is absolutely fantastic. These are 2 of the best in CWF Uprising.
Mark my words, Bishop. We are going to see Ozzy on television in the next 3 to 5 years. I guarantee it. I'm Bobby Graham. I know things. Only a 2.
You are Bobby Graham. You knew that I was going to retire long before I was able to retire.
I didn't want to believe that, but I knew it. See, Ozzy fired up. The crowd getting behind him. I think he took a little bit too much time right there, though.
Luke,
what is he? Is he? Looks like he's going for a pile driver. Maybe an ode to the hardcore legend Terry Funk. Clothesline ducked once again. Oh my gosh! Beautiful neck breaker by the Apostle Luke 9. That's gotta be it. Only a 2.
No! Ozzy kicked out.
How? How did he kick out of that?
This kid has got a fire in him. You see the frustration on Luke 9's face right now as he just clubs him in the back. He looks at the referee, and right now Luke 9 is thinking, what do I have to do to put this kid out?
He just tossed Ozzy to the outside. He's trying to regroup.
Look at him.
The problem, he's frustrated, but you got to realize while you're catching your breath there, so is Ozzy. He's looking, is he going to go to the top rope? It looks like he's planning on it.
High risk maneuver, will it pay off?
He's in the high red district.
Oh my gosh! You can't win the match out there. Luke 9 now has to pick up that dead body, that sack of potatoes, that dead weight, and get him in the ring to
He's
roll
calling
him
for
up.
the crowd. That move was not pretty, but it darn sure was effective. He threw all of his weight off the top rope, landing completely on him. You see Luke 9 fired up. He's got to get him in the ring to get that pin.
You cannot win it outside, Bobby. You cannot win it outside.
Slamming his head into the apron. Now you see him firing back.
Oh my gosh!
He threw Luke 9 into the pole. That is a desperation move. But he goes and breaks the count. I don't know that I would have done that if I was Ozzy.
Well, again, we're talking about a rookie who acts and thinks like a veteran to be able to dive in the ring and break that count. But what a devastating move on Luke 9.
I would have gone in and let Luke 9 get counted out, but Ozzy doesn't want to win by count out. Ozzy wants a decisive victory. He wants to pin Luke 9 because that makes much more of a statement. Now you see him laid out. What's he got planned here? Oh, just shot him right in the chest. Oh my goodness. Right in the nipple.
Luke 9 is feeling the effects of that. Those chops leave marks. They hurt. They sting. They are painful. But now Ozzy has got his second win. And Luke 9, out of reversal! And Luke 9 just threw Ozzy's head right into that steel.
No,
corner. I cannot believe that.
Luke 9 just broke the count. Both of these men, they want to win, and they'll do whatever it takes, but they want to win it with a 3 count or a tap out. I don't see either one of these men quitting. I don't know that I quit is in their vocabulary, so they want to get the 3 count on their opponent.
What's Luke 9 got up his sleeve?
That's some Old Testament eye for an eye right there. He chopped him back. And I got to think that Luke got the better one on that because at least he had a thin layer of shirt to protect him. But Ozzy, bare chest, he felt every bit of that.
That was a beautiful chop. Luke 9 getting him back in the ring. The Apostle going in. Can he finish it, Bob? Can he finish it, Bobby?
Believe! I believe!
He's chanting, I believe.
Big forearm rocked the world of Ozzy.
Taking him up to the corner. What has he got in mind? Possibly a superplex.
High risk maneuver right here, Bobcat. Will it pay off for the Apostle?
He's going, yep, he's going for a superplex. Ozzy blocks it. Shots to the midsection. Oh, Ozzy shoved him down. Luke 9 is down. We know that Ozzy's a high flyer. He's calling for it. I think he's going to go for his swanton.
He's up top. High risk maneuver. Will it pay off?
Swanton! Slash, he got it. He saw that Luke was moving. Ducks the line. Ducked again.
Oh, double clothesline! And they're both down.
Both men are down. Both men are down.
Neither man is moving. Referee Aaron Scott is administering the 10 count. If neither man kick, wait a minute.
What? That's Hostage Hirsch and Chris Chaos. They slide in the ring. They bring them. He's calling for the bell. Referee calling for the bell. Wait, there's Trent Mercer just shut the ref out.
What is going on?
They're putting the boots. They're putting the boots to Luke 9 and Ozzy. What is the meaning of this? Onslaught living up to their name, putting the boots. They tossed Ozzy out.
Luke 9 is in some serious trouble. I don't think there's anyone from the Bible Club here to help him out. This is 3-on-1. This man has already wrestled a complete match. He is exhausted. Our referee is down. Aaron Scott is down. He's being ushered out by the announcer. It's absolute pandemonium in the ring right now. Bobby, we're going to have to get some help in the back or something.
What is going on? What is this?
Hey, Luke, we got a message for you to take to Bible Club. Bring us our crowns.
He hits the Sister Abigail. Luke 9 is laid out. They say they got a message for Bible Club.
Luke 9's lifeless body is just being kicked out of the ring. Look at the disrespect that Onslaught is bringing. Finally, we get some help from the back.
That's property of self. That's TJ Slater and Levi Lucas. They are part of the triple threat match here with Onslaught, and they are taking it to the three men who just took out Ozzy and took out Luke 9. They have no love lost for Ozzy either. Ozzy and Barrett Brown were the ones who eliminated Onslaught from the tag tournament.
Bobcat, Luke 9 is still laid out. Folks, we need some help from the back. Luke 9 is laid out in front of the ring. Onslaught is going at it.
Look at that. They just suplexed Chris Chaos onto his partners. Here's Level X. There's Level X. It's Zay Carter and Jack Calloway. Carter and Calloway go in.
And they're going to town. It's absolute chaos in the ring right now.
No, Chaos got thrown out. But now you see Level X. You see Zay Carter and Jack Calloway. Now you see Dre Hendricks coming out.
Setting up for a double suplex. Luke 9 is literally having to crawl to the back. We need some help out here for Luke 9.
You have Level X.
This is your main event. Triple threat tag team match. Onslaught versus Level X versus Property of Self in an elimination match.
And you see two of the three teams, each with an extra man here. You see, because Dre Hendricks and Chris Chaos, who now just fell to the outside, they are not officially a part of the match, but they are here with their teammates. And we have absolute pandemonium. You see Hostage Hirsch and Zay Carter going at it. But wait a minute, Levi Lucas is up on the top rope. We got 5 men down. Levi Lucas just took out 5 men. I feel sorry for referee Haas Blocker trying to keep up with this action here. TJ Slater just launches Levi Lucas in.
Bobby, there is so much going on. I absolutely cannot keep up with who is who or what is what.
This match is going to be contested under tornado rules. That means every man can be in the ring. There's going to be no tags. Even though it's a tag team match, it's more about the word teamwork here than tag, because every man is eligible to be in at the same time, but it is elimination. Once you or your opponent is pinned, you go back to the locker room and it's down to 2 teams.
Well, I think the legal people right now are TJ Slater and Jack Calloway, but you got Zay Carter in there. Oh, and a vicious spine buster by Zay Carter!
That's just it, Bishop. Everybody is technically legal because there are no tags in this match. So anybody can pin anyone at any time.
This is absolutely incredible. This is too much for one person. I don't think Haas is going to be able to control what's going on in the ring right now.
I think Haas realizes that, and he's just going to count the pin if there is one to count. He's just looking like, I don't know what to do right now.
Well, at the end of the day, the pinfall has to happen inside the ring. Levi Lucas is here with TJ Slater. You've got Jack Calloway in the ring. It's pandemonium.
You see Dre Hendricks in there working over Trent Mercer. He's technically not part of the match, so this is breaking down to a 3-on-3-on-2. And Haas is just like, let him have it. He understands the importance of this match because the winner of this match, Bishop, is going to face Bible Club, and the winner of that will be the #1 contenders for the CWF Tag Title.
Oh, but there's a pin. Haas is in pin. That was a 3 count. TJ Slater. TJ Slater should have been the winner.
Level X has been eliminated.
Okay, it was eliminated. It was a 3 count. Bobby, I can't keep up. There's too much going on.
There is so much going on. We've got 8 bodies in here, and now we have it down to Onslaught versus Property of Self. And look at that. You see there's just frustration between Level X. They just put the boots to Chris Chaos. And now you see the actual tag team, Hostage Hirsch and Trent Mercer, they're in the ring with TJ Slater. He runs in, poetry in motion. Look at this. Now Levi Lucas goes in, takes hostage down before he can do another double team.
This is absolutely crazy. Levi Lucas getting back in, now double teaming Levi Lucas. At least it's giving TJ Slater the opportunity to catch his breath, get back into it, but right now,
Look at this.
oh, what a beautiful move!
Double back elbow on the onslaught.
Springboard off the middle rope.
Springboard. Great athleticism by Levi Lucas. And I got to tell you, Phil, you might not realize this, but Property of Self just won tag team gold last night as they were crowned the DFW All-Pro Tag Team Champions. So this could make them, if they win this match and then beat Bible Club, they could be double champions here in Texas wrestling.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's all about the gold. You go around, you become the champ in as many territories as you can, and you hopefully get noticed by an AEW, WWE, or an Impact Wrestling.
Love to see it. They go double suplex, but Hostage there to catch his guy. There he catches Trent Mercer to block it. Chris Chaos, the third man, makes the difference there. Gets them. They look just more angered by his move than anything, though.
But again, he served his purpose because they've taken their attention off of Onslaught in the ring.
They took their eyes off the prize, and I think they're going to pay for it here. There you see Levi Lucas is down. Close on TJ Slater. Now he goes over the top rope.
And I think
so
TJ,
much action here. Oh my goodness.
I think TJ may have hit his head going off over the rope there. That was really, really ugly. It's
You
now
see Chris Chaos putting the boots to TJ Slater now.
in a 2-on-1 situation here with Onslaught on Levi Lucas.
Is that going to be it? Onslaught is standing tall at the end here. The numbers prove too much for Property of Self, TJ Slater and Levi Lucas. You have Hostage Hirsch and Trent Mercer along with Chris Chaos. And they are going to represent Uprising against the Bible Club at a later date, who represents Eternal. The winner of that match faces Tim Storm and Adam Asher, the Apocalypse, also known as the Triad, for the CWF Tag Team Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been absolute chaos here as we see Onslaught standing tall in the ring, Property of Self making their way to the back. Level X already in the locker room looking at their wounds, but wait a minute.
Luke 9 has just walked through the curtain. And Bobcat, I'm going to tell you, that victory has to go with an asterisk because that was 3 against 2.
It was. Wait a minute. Luke called for a microphone.
Don't tempt me. Listen, now that my back is not turned, how about you try to jump me now?
Big Fitz! Big Fitz is here! Onslaught was looking at a 3-on-1 opportunity to lick their chop. They were licking their chops, getting a chance to beat Luke 9 again. They make a beeline. Onslaught powders! Not so big now, are ya?
2/3 of the Bible Club are in the house. Fitz is in the house, and now Onslaught want nothing to do with the Bible Club.
We've got Bible Club facing Onslaught. Chris Chaos saying they're too smart for that. But now you see it. You see Bible Club standing tall. No pun intended. 6'10" Big Fitz is in the house after all.
That was a surprise right there. I was not ready for that, Bobby. But Onslaught walks away with the victory tonight. They'll be going up against Bible Club for the #1 contendership for the CWF Tag Team Championships. Things are getting excited in the Christian Wrestling Federation. Fitz and Luke 9 standing tall in the center of the ring as Bible Club is going to send us into the gospel presentation tonight. What a way to end the wrestling action on CWF Uprising, right here on CWF TV. But folks, right now, everything that we do in that ring, everything we do to entertain you is to set you up, to get you ready for what's about to happen. My friend and commentator, Bobby Graham, is here to deliver the gospel presentation, and I'm going to turn it over to Bobby.
I'll give it up for the Bible Club. We've seen a theme all night. From the beginning, we saw Omega getting his trophy stolen. Colt tried to steal it again, but thankfully, the big man, the Mountain, was there to keep Colt from getting the victory, and Omega was restored what was lost. We've seen teamwork be an important theme here. Having the right person in your corner makes all the difference in the world. We saw miscommunication with Level X, and that cost them, but having the right mind frame, the right team, being in unity is what matters. And at the end, you saw Luke. He was facing 3-on-1, but he had big Fitz in his corner. He wasn't scared to come out here and challenge because he knew the big man had his back. Picking a good teammate is important. And just to let you guys know something in my personal life, 2 weeks ago I made a big step in picking the right person to be my teammate. 2 weeks ago, I asked this incredible woman over here to be my wife. She said she'd think about it. I'm kidding, she said yes. Bobby Graham. So I say that because the way I did it, the way I asked her to marry me, is I took her skydiving first. Yeah, I'm that crazy. So I was really excited. I bought the tickets. I'm like, man, this is going to be great. But if I can be really honest with you guys, the night before I started thinking about this, I'm going to jump 14,000 feet out of a plane, and that started to scare me. And I was thinking about it all day, trying to keep cool, because she didn't know what was going to happen. She didn't know that we were even going skydiving until about 10 minutes before we got there. But this is all going through my head, like, what did I just do? Bobby, this is really dumb. You're about to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. There's so many things that could go wrong. And I was really worried, because I know things, but I don't know about jumping out of a plane. I've never done this before. But it's a tandem skydive, so that means that I have an instructor strapped to me. And I met my instructor. His name was Solomon. And I talked to him, and this guy has been doing this for 3 years. He's had over 7,000 jumps. He told me everything about the altimeter that tells you how high up in the air you are, when to pull the cord. He knew how fast we were going down, 120 miles per hour. That's some scary stuff. 120 mile an hour drop, but he knew all the details, the ins and outs of how to maneuver, how to turn, how to twist. He knew everything that was needed to know, everything that I didn't know. And so what I realized was I didn't have to trust in my own knowledge for this to be okay. All I had to do was listen to some very simple instructions that he gave me. Hold on tight, keep your head up, pull your legs back, I'll do the rest of the work, you'll be fine. And so I was able to jump out of this plane, not because of my knowledge, but because I trusted the man who had my back, the man that I'm strapped to, because of his knowledge, because he knew the circumstances, he knew everything about this. I could enjoy this incredible opportunity, and I got to see God's creation from a whole different view. And let me tell you, when we jumped out of the plane, they rock you first. We're like, all right, on 3, we're going to jump. 1, 2, 3. We jump, free fall, 120 miles an hour for about a minute, and then he pulls the cord, and it's an incredibly peaceful feeling. You're looking, just enjoying God's creation. I'll tell you how high up we were. We're looking, he goes, to the left over there's the Red River, that's Oklahoma. To the right's the Dallas skyline. Wow, that's quite a distance, but you could see it all. It was beautiful. I never would have seen that view. I never would have felt that peaceful feeling if I hadn't trusted him with the jump. The same thing is true about our lives. Sometimes life can be scary and it feels like we're jumping out of a plane. Maybe there's something in our life that we're starting a new venture. Maybe we're starting a new business. Maybe we're starting a new job, a new relationship. Maybe we've moved. Maybe God has us doing something out of our comfort zone.
if we realize that Jesus is with us, because the Bible says that he will never leave us and never forsake us, if we realize that he's the one that has the plans, he knows all this, because the things that are unknown and scary to us, they're known to God. He exists outside of time. He sees it all. He knows it all. And if we follow his simple instructions, we can enjoy a view like we've never seen before. We don't have to rest in our own strength and our own knowledge. We can rest in the knowledge of Jesus Christ, who is always with us. So I want to encourage you today, if you're facing something that seems scary, you're facing something that's unknown, you don't have to do this alone. Remember, God is with you. Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans for hope and a future. If he has plans for you like that, and he's with you, and he's on your side, the Bible says he'll never leave you, never forsake you. You've got nothing to worry about. Just trust him and enjoy the view. Let's pray.